literally got like 3 minutes left. I thought I might as well speak because, you know, I thought I'd just record myself and like add in just the words after, because I'm scared that everybody else will think I'm a weirdo just speaking to myself, but the truth is they already think I'm a weirdo anyway, so I don't know. Anyway, the point being, I did want to say just one thing. I've literally grown up, well, I've been hairy my whole entire life, like literally I'm talking hairy fingers, I got hairy arms, I got a hairy stomach, I got a hairy back. They're the kind of hairs which, like, I mean, if you feel them, it's really hairy, but they don't really stand out too much, so that's why I'm like tried anyway my hardest to ignore them. I have like literally hairy toes, like literally even the little toe is hairy, like, and you know, the more you shave, like in my previous videos I mentioned that you know, growing up there's a bit of like a mix in me, so I was always hairier and like also had darker hair than all my friends, and they would always, like, you know, wearing summer dresses, like at the age where before we all started shaving, like, and I'd wear a dress and I'd have like hairy legs and I'd be the only one. But of course, like, my mum didn't want me to like go shaving young or anything. Eventually in like year 6, I think, I'm not sure how old, that would have been about 10, like, well, about 9, 10, she did agree to let me start shaving my legs because it was becoming a problem. Then I went up to high school and I tried again to ignore I literally got like strange baby hair, you know, there's always been an issue with hair in me. And I went up to high school and I really battled myself to like just not be confident, but at least not to care so much, because I always thought, like, everyone was like, oh, nobody really cares, like, you know, when you kind of think that, like, so yeah, I had like really hairy arms. And it's quite ironic actually, because when my auntie said to me once, don't ever shave your arms, because I told her about it, and she said, bleach them. And it weren't really a thing, to be honest. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I went to school and this boy said to me, Tia, he said, my name's Tia. I'm like, I just blew that one. Yeah, I'm Tia. Nice to meet you all anyway. But yeah, so he said, Tia, he said, why don't you shave your arms? You literally look like a gorilla. And I was like, I literally looked down at my arms and I thought, you know what, you're right. And like literally again, it knocked my confidence. So I was a big girl as well. I've always been a fat girl as well as being a hairy one as well. And you know, that really did knock my confidence. So I went on that day. I literally shaved every part of my body, even parts which I regret to do now, because I shaved them. Like, you know, for example, I shaved my stomach. I shaved like my fingers. I shaved like my little toes and stuff and what have you. I shaved my arms, and I started shaving like above my knee as well. One advice: don't ever shave above the knee. I mean, we're all women, believe it or not, are female men. We're men. Can you believe it? We're literally female men, and we accept men. Like, you know, I'm not a feminist. I'm not a man hater. I love men. You know, goes both ways. But you know, like, there's like a stigma for hairy women. Like, we all got to be shaved and bald, and like the thing is, for one, you'd be surprised that I learned over my time that not every man even likes to shave completely, you know. Some guys like hair, you know, it's just natural. It's the way we're born. And like, you know, all these little comments we get over the years, like, guys, they always used to say, oh my god, look at your moustache. And I just be like, hey puto, my moustache is bigger than yours and that's why you're jealous, you know. And I'd laugh it off. The best thing to do, I always laugh it off. If ever been in a situation where like you're embarrassed or, you know, something's really just laugh and laugh, you know. Don't take crap, but at the same time, if like, you know, if something, just laugh it off, man, because you know what, you only live once, and you get to an age where you leave school. Like, school is the hardest time because you're all trying to fit in and you're all trying to, you know, be the pretty girl or whatever. Like, it's so difficult. Like, we're literally made to feel ugly about ourselves. I'm a hairy bird, and you know, now let me tell you, sometimes I don't shave my legs for like 2 weeks. I don't care. I've come to grow with it. I've learned that you do meet the right guys who just don't care. Like, all that matters really is your personality. It doesn't matter where you're from, what you look like. Are you hairy? You're not hairy. I'm probably burning my lips as we speak. I don't know how long I got left. Oh, it was meant to come off a minute ago. There we go. So I'll do the reveal at the same time while I'm just chin whacking. Bear with. But yeah, I mean, like, every single girl, believe it or not, like, we all suffer with the same thing. I mean, like, we're all self-conscious. We all have our own issues, whether, you know, some girl might have like not a moustache at all, but then she'd be concerned about the stretch marks on her legs, or, you know, we all have insecurities, even guys do. Like, just because we see in like, you know, supermodels and stuff, that's all crap, because supermodels, like, it's so sad because they're made to, like, you know, really alter their appearance, and like, you know, they starve to, like, a lot of them, like, starve to like get that perfect figure. A lot of celebrities these days even take one of the sets of ribs out to give them like a smaller physique. And the thing is that no matter what you do, you're always going to be self-conscious. All you can do is just get used to yourself, because at the end of the day, You're the one who's got to live with you. I mean, I don't have to worry about your issues, you don't have to worry about mine. You do, though. And that's the thing. If you grow to love yourself, then it doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, you'll find someone. It's not even about finding someone, it's just about being happy in yourself, honestly. Like, and, you know, like, we all got our own insecurities and you just got to live with it. I mean, like, my biggest insecurity was always my hair. Even my hairline, I'd never wear my hair back. I've had like a lot of hair issues. Like, if you see like in the other videos, like I've lost my hair, I've gained my hair, battered my hair, I've done all sorts, like, you know. But hair was just such a big thing in my life, whether I wanted it gone or whether I wanted it to grow. Like, you know, it's just, but just take it easy, man. We're all on our own journey and it doesn't matter. The fun part here would be the results. I gotta say that. So the whole point of my YouTube channel is literally just to experiment with things and just tell you if it works or not. My main purpose is to debunk myths. So, like, if somebody says, oh, like, a fucking, excuse the French, cut an onion and rub it on your head, it'll grow overnight. And, like, you know, I've tried everything. Like, everything, honestly. Like, and, you know, and I gotta say, this is the one time I can actually say something worked. Like, it actually worked. Like, literally, like, you can't, my camera's not so good, so that's why, like, I'll probably take pictures and, like, maybe edit them in and just so you can see the dip before and after, because my camera, it doesn't zoom in so well. But literally, honestly, bleaching moustache. This, like, Jolen, literally, it's a miracle. Like, if I had known this, I would never have shaved my fingers, I would never have shaved my arms. This, I would literally, it's for your face and for your body. I'm obviously not sponsored because I'm a nobody. But yeah, do this, girls, like, honestly, like, because my moustache have always been a big thing, my nostril hair, literally everything is just all, and because we got to, like, when we look in the mirror, we're zooming straight in. And one thing I tell myself every single day before I go out or go to work or anything, one thing I always tell myself, if there's something which is really bugging me, like maybe my eyebrows was not drawn on properly, or, you know, any little thing detail that really bugging you, and it's getting really stressed out and worked up, and you're thinking, I'm not going to go in, I'm going to start crying, I'm not going out, you know, you just got to think to yourself, you know what, okay, that little detail's not perfect, yeah, but you know, if someone stares at me that long to see that detail, then they must have been looking, girl, you know, like, do you know what I mean? They wouldn't be but yeah, like, I don't know what that is. Sorry, if you said something, it stuck me again. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, if they're staring that long, then they must have liked what they're seeing to stare at you that long. And you know what, that alone is just a confidence boost. Just laugh, man. The main thing people are looking for is just a good personality, because you can be the most beautifulest girl in the world with a bad personality, and you know, that's just gonna, and a bad attitude, and you're rude. Like, nobody wants that, really. I mean, okay, we found this super hot guy and like we got it with him, and then a few months down the line they're an absolute jerk and they've hurt us, and it's like, well, okay, I'm not going for a hot guy again. Like, you know, like, it's just like, again, that's just stereotyping, but of course, like, you know, that people are different, but it's just all about your personality and just about you, man, because in 10 years down the line, when you look back, none of this matters. None of it matters at all. All that matters is that you spent the time with the people you love and you enjoyed yourself in the moment, because one day we're all going to be old. You know, the only thing that's promised is we will get old, we'll get wrinkles and stuff. And no matter what you look like, when you look back, you'll see how beautiful you were, and you wasted all these years trying to like look perfect and impress this guy or just fit in, or, you know. But it's all just a waste. My advice to you would literally be, one, don't shave your moustache, don't wax it, because I literally did it once and that's where my moustache comes back. Use Jolen, and I'll leave on a positive note that finally we found something that worked. Girls, if you're hairy like me, this is the answer to your prayers. I know it's backwards, I can see it's backwards, but it's literally Jolen. If you type it in on Google, you'll see it, and I'm sure you've seen it around. This is the new thing. Literally, because, like, you know, it actually works. I'm probably going to do it all over my face, because when I'm in the sun, you can literally see all, like, you know, I'm not going to go ham with this and get obsessed with it, because at the end of the day I've accepted myself the way I am, but at the same time, this over shaving or waxing any day for those parts which you don't want to shave forever, because sometimes if you wax or shave, then you're constantly noticing it just becomes a bigger problem. So yeah, I'll end this video on a Jolen.